everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing the cutest spring nail set with these super long tips, but I will definitely be trimming them down. So I'm just going to glue them on with some base coat, but these nail tips come with a really big well in them, like where you would glue them to your natural nail. So what I do is I just like trim the majority of that well off, so I have less of the tip actually adhered to my natural nail. So that's why they look kind of like rough where they're on the end there. It's just because I had cut them. So honestly, I wish I could keep my nails this long, but I just would not be able to function at all. So I did end up trimming them down and then also just shaping the sides a little bit, and this is what we are working with now. I'm going to apply base coat to all of them and cure for 30 seconds. The product that we are working with today is the Model 1's Polygel in the shade Light Apricot, and I am using this to fully cover all of the nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply all of this. I did want to talk a little bit about this specific polygel though, and maybe all of Model 1's polygels. I have this shade and then I also have a clear, and I really do like their clear, and I don't notice it as much with the clear as I do with this color. But when I use the Light Apricot shade, when I, after I cure them and wipe down the tacky layer with rubbing alcohol, I've noticed that there's still kind of like a jelly layer on top of the nail, and that it won't come off with alcohol or acetone or anything like that. I've tried washing my hands with soap, and like I've tried everything to get this layer off, where it's not sticky to the touch, but if you were to scrape the nail, you would like scrape off almost like a really thin jelly layer. Okay guys, so I just wanted to really quick show you guys what I was talking about. So I just have the polygel on a random nail tip here, and I'm gonna wipe it down with rubbing alcohol to get the initial tacky layer off of it. And then if I go in with anything, any sort of tool, to scrape it. I don't know if you guys can see. And I'm not applying any pressure, like at all. So look at all of this just came off of that, and it like has, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it has like weird scratches on the nail. So yeah, you guys, I hope that kind of explained a little bit better about what I was talking about, but it's really annoying when you file because your files get clogged and you have to change out your drill bit like literally after every single nail. But besides that, I do like this polygel. It's really easy to work with, it's not sticky, and it molds really well. So yeah, I can't complain too much, I guess. I'm just going in with some rubbing alcohol on a lint-free nail wipe and rubbing this sticky layer off of the nails. You're probably not going to be able to see on camera the layer that I was talking about earlier that kind of gets left behind. But it definitely is there, I promise, and it's very frustrating. But all in all, I do really like working with this polygel. It's not sticky or anything, so. For some reason today I just didn't feel like bringing out my dust collector, so what I did was I just laid down a paper towel just to collect all the nail dust so it didn't get all over my desk. But I'm just going to go in with a hand file and shape up these nails. After the nails have been shaped and buffed, this is what they look like. There's definitely a little or a lot of scratches to the nail, but whatever, we're just gonna work with it. Before we start doing any sort of nail art on these nails, I'm gonna top coat them. It's just easier for me to paint on top of an already smooth surface, so I'm just gonna go in with some top coat and cure them for 30 seconds. Alright, so the main color of this nail art design is going to be that beautiful green color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing different things on each nail. So the first thing I'm going to do is start out with a French tip on my index finger. So I'm going to go in with that green with a liner brush and just paint on a beautiful French tip. The next nail that we're working on is my ring finger, and we are doing an outline on this nail. So I'm just taking my liner brush and holding it really close to the edges of the nail and just drawing straight lines down the edges. The next order of business is my middle fingernail and my pinky nail. So I'm going in with my dotting tool, and I'm going in with all of the different colors that I have laid out on my palette, and I'm creating little dotted flowers. On my middle finger, it's going to be at the tip of the nail, and at the pinky nail, it's going to be by the cuticle area of the nail, and I'm leaving the center of these flowers empty because I'm going to be going in with a rhinestone in the middle. I am going to be flash curing these flowers after each color just so the dots don't run together. So I'm just going to repeat that for all the colors for my middle finger and my pinky nail. Now for my thumbnail, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I thought I would just do some sort of abstract design, and I wanted to cover up that pesky bubble that you can still see. I don't know if you guys saw it, but oh, it was bothering me so much. So I decided to go in with some abstract lines, again with that green color, because I wanted that to be the base of the nail set. So I'm just kind of playing around with this. You'll see me wipe some stuff off and then redo it. Just whatever I felt like doing, I just kind of put on there. So now that all my gel polish is cured, I'm going to be going in with my AB Rhinestones. So I'm just going in with my rhinestone picker. I think I got this picker in like a random kit from Amazon, but I absolutely love it. But let's talk about this polygel that I'm using to glue on my rhinestones. I hate this polygel. It is the stickiest, runniest polygel that I've ever used. But I found that it works really good for rhinestone glue, so that's what I'm going to be using it for. I'm going to put some on this cuticle stick and just dot it on where I need it. Okay guys, so here is the finished nail set. I think the rhinestones completely just totally tied this look together. I absolutely love how these came out. This green is like my favorite for springtime. This green and then baby pink are just my absolute favorites for the springtime. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!